despite your efforts to manage your time and remain productive by controlling the events in your life. You may occasionally experience unplanned events, and they present themselves in the form of interruptions. By definition, an interruption is an unplanned event, and interruptions are time robbers over which you have no control. Although you cannot control when an interruption will present itself, you can minimize the amount of time an interruption takes from you by implementing one or more of the following techniques for minimizing an interruption. The first technique to minimize an interruption is to be honest. That means telling the source of the interruption that you are working on an important task and that now is not a good time. By being honest with the source of your interruption, they will likely understand and allow you to continue working on your important task. Although honesty will not eliminate an interruption, it will minimize the amount of time it takes from you. The second technique to minimize an interruption is a timing response. A timing response involves telling the source of your interruption that you only have a specified amount of time before you have to resume or begin an important task. By telling the source of your interruption that you only have a limited amount of time, they will likely consolidate their interruption to the amount of time you have specified, at which time you can resume or begin your important task. Similar to honesty, a timing response will not eliminate an interruption, but it will consolidate the interruption to the amount of time you specify. The third technique to minimize an interruption is to reschedule it. Rescheduling involves asking the source of your interruption if it can wait until a specified time in the near future. Just like honesty or a timing response, rescheduling an interruption does not eliminate the interruption, but it turns an unplanned event into a planned event. So the next time it presents itself, you will be prepared for it. The reason that it is so important to minimize the amount of time an interruption takes from you is because recovering from an interruption, determining what you were doing when the interruption presented itself, and regaining your focus and momentum to resume the task often takes more time than the interruption itself.